What's up, Mopar fam? It's your boy at Freddyzy. What's going on? Today on this episode, we're testing the average gas mileage per tank of gas on my daily driven Dodge Challenger 392 6.4 liter Hemi. Alright, let's get it. The goal for this test is to calculate the average gas mileage I get per tank of gas using 4 different gas providers and using a variety of different driving styles. I wanted to find out how much mileage to expect on each tank of gas on my daily driven Dodge Challenger with the 392 Hemi in it. Although there's been published gas mileage by Dodge, I did seem to notice a variance of people's experiences and opinions online about how much gas mileage to get on a tank of gas on their similar Mopars. So much so that I just wanted to go ahead and do it myself, and I recommend that you do it as well, as it is always best to find out yourself. Alright, the method to calculate this is to first head straight to the nearest gas station and fill up. Next, we will zero out our trip odometer. After the first fill up, we will then drive until the low fuel warning light comes on. Then we'll head straight to the next gas station, record the trip odometer, fill up, get the receipt, record how much gas we filled up with, zero out the odometer again, and drive again. We'll repeat this process 5 times with different driving styles and then average the total out to get our answer. Okay, before we begin, here's my setup for some clarification. My Challenger is running 275s in the front and 315s in the back. I have Mopar Stage 1 lowering springs, Mo's 87mm throttle body, a transformer shift kit with a modified Hemi Fever tune, and we have over 120,000 kilometers on the 392. Now for the testing and the maths, let's get it. So the first tank of gas, I planned a straight trip from Orillia to Montreal, in which I filled up with Shell 91 and literally just left and headed straight there. Other than a few pit stops for food, this was a straight drive there. For this first tank of Shell 91, we traveled 576.1 kilometers till when we hit the gas light and filled up with 66.41 liters, giving us a fuel consumption of 11.58 liters per 100 kilometers or 20.31 miles per gallon. With the second tank of gas, we filled up with Petro Canada 91 Octane, and we finished our trip to Montreal, toured the city for the day, and headed back. On the way back, we hit the gas light at 584.7 kilometers, giving our second tank of gas a fuel consumption of 10.95 liters per 100 kilometers or 21.48 miles per gallon. We stopped in at a Canadian Tire gas station and filled up our third tank of gas with 64.073 liters of 91 octane. With our third tank of gas, we were back home in Ontario and I went about my daily driving. We hit the gas light at 596.6 kilometers and headed to Costco to fill up with 71.43 liters of 91 octane, giving our third tank of gas a fuel consumption of 11.97 liters per 100 kilometers or 19.65 miles per gallon. After driving 524.9 kilometers, we hit the gas light again, and we hit up Petro Canada to try their 94 octane gas and filled up with 65.945 liters, giving our fourth tank of gas a fuel consumption of 12 liters per 100 kilometers or 19.6 miles per gallon. Finally, we ran this fifth and last tank down with some city and highway driving, giving us 525.5 kilometers to the gas light, giving us a final fuel consumption of 12.56 liters per 100 kilometers or 19.913 miles per gallon with 94 octane Petro Canada gas. Alright everyone, so our 5 tanks of gas averaged 11.81 liters per 100 kilometers, which also gives us an average of 561.6 kilometers per tank of gas, or that'll be 348.93 miles. So what does that compare to what our dash tells us about our fuel economy? Alright, not bad. It's fairly close, but ask yourself, what if it wasn't? What if the mileage you calculated was different from what the Mopar told us? What this info gives us is a baseline on what to expect per tank of gas. We can also use this info as an indicator on how things are running on our Mopars. For example, if we find that we get under 500 kilometers in a tank, it's either we've been heavy on the foot or there may be some maintenance needed. Maybe we need to change the air filter, maybe we need to change the oil, maybe a sensor is off, maybe it's going bad, who knows. But at the end of the day, if I see that I'm averaging below normal mileage per tank of gas, it gives me some intuition to check things out. Also, if your gas gauge for some reason stopped working, we can use our trip odometer to see how much mileage we have left on our tank of gas. Alright guys, that's a lot of information. So let me ask you guys this, what's your fuel economy on your Mopar? Please comment below and let's compare. Thanks for watching everyone. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I would really appreciate it. Take care and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.